You know, a lot of guys talk about confidence baits when they're in tournaments and going out fishing, but what really is a confidence bait? To me, a confidence bait is not only a bait that I know real well, that I've caught tons of fish on and I feel comfortable throwing. It's that can get me out of a bind when see, I tournament fish a lot, so when I get down and I feel like I'm not doing anything right, I know what bait should be working and what other people are catching fish on and what fish are telling me, but then you're in this bind where you can't catch a fish at all and you need something to work for you. A confidence bait can pull you out mentally even if you don't catch a fish with it, because for one, you like throwing it. You feel good throwing it. You tie that on and you just come up a level because you feel like, all right, now I'm comfortable. I mean, it's pointless to throw a bait that you're not comfortable throwing when you're not catching fish, because you're probably not even using it right. So when you get into a bind like that, pull out your confidence bait. Pull out the bait that's going to make you feel good, that you're going to fish correctly no matter if you're catching fish or not, and what you have a lot of faith in. Mine, it depends on if I'm moving slow or moving fast. If I want to cover a lot of water, I am using a spinnerbait, and specifically a willow blade with a small Colorado in white. And you can see I have a lot of faith in these. And it might not even be the right water, it might not even be the right situation, but I'm going to pull out a white spinnerbait when I need something to make me feel better and I need to get my mental game back. This one is Bite Me Baits. I'll put the link in the description, but this one's Bite Me Baits, and these are hand tied. Skirt's not going to come off, and good deal. They just changed their frames. They got a little stiffer frame. I like their baits because they got a lot of vibration in the blades and in this frame. So the other one is New Tech lures, and you can see the benefit of this one is, you know, the frame's a little skinnier, but what is good is they can pop off. You can interchange these, take them off, but the jig on here is going to get you into a lot of cover. So when you're down and you need to slow roll it through a big down tree, you can cast that thing up there and just slow roll it right through, and it's going to come out way better than a different spinnerbait. So I suggest, you know, if you're just burning a spinnerbait or slow rolling the bottom, you go with a regular. But if you need to get through some cover, check out New Tech lures and check out their spinnerbaits. But when I'm on the bottom, there's absolutely nothing I like better than a straight tailed worm, and I get pretty specific. I use 8 or 10 pound test in, you know, even around docks. People call me crazy, but and with an 1/8 ounce black jig head typically, but typically it's black with a black worm, straight tail, 7-inch. This has to have a screw lock also. I've used quite a bit of different ones. Picasso's got a screw lock that's a little too small. These the Power Team Lures P heads and the Gambler Giggy heads are the two of my favorite. You can see that the P head's got a little longer hook, and I like that because a lot of times I'm using a bigger worm, like if I'm not using a 7-inch tickler from Power Team Lures, then I'm using a Zoom Magnum Finesse or Magnum Trick, and it's a little fatter, a little bigger profile, but that's just if they're really aggressive, I'll be throwing that. But if not, I'm throwing the Power Team Lures 7-inch tickler, and these are the two heads. The two heads I like to use. They got the screw hook. They got, I think they're 3/0 hooks, 3 or 4 aught hooks, and I mean, you just can't go wrong. And when I throw this bait on even different color worms, I'm not 100% comfortable with it. And when I put this combo on, it lights a fire in me, and I feel like I can catch fish. Now, there's been times when I made the mistake and living and dying by this, and you know, you'll use it all day and you won't catch a fish, and you just feel like you feel like you can, but you just don't. And don't get into that rut, because that'll burn you more times than will help you. But if you can't catch a fish, tie something on that you feel comfortable, and that is the definition of a confidence bait. Something that makes you feel better, and you might only have to throw it 10 times till you can get back emotionally into the fishing game, into the tournament. Another one I'm starting to gain confidence in is this little food chain tube, 3.5-inch food chain tube by Power Team Lures. I wasn't a big tube guy, and last year at the end of the year I started throwing these, and I started catching big bass on them. And you know, that's you catch a big hog on something you've never used before, and I'm telling you what, that'll give you confidence like you don't even believe. But check Power Team Lures out. There's a link on my channel art where you can get a discount on your first order of 20 bucks. Bite Me Baits, New Tech Lures, and the jigs are, I mean, you could also take this off and use it as a jig if you wanted. So it's killer. This stuff will come through some stuff that you wouldn't believe. So that's just what I kind of wanted to just go over what really a confidence bait is, and I hope you guys all can find your confidence bait and be successful with it. But don't get into the position where that's all you're using is that one bait, because that will start burning you. And other than that, guys, got a tackle bag giveaway going on right now. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving that out. Check that out. It's an awesome tackle bag. I think it's a $60, $50 tackle bag, and some other tackle in there. And thanks to Tackle Junkie 81 for the shout out in your BocaBearings video. Go check out that video, that giveaway. You can get a $100 BocaBearing. It's a mat to work on, and also a kit. And so go check his video out for BocaBearings. A lot of you are subscribers to him, so you already probably entered that. And just keep fishing, and appreciate all the subscribers, appreciate the views. Keep sharing. Thanks a lot.